Eastern Mediterranean, and my version of lamb kefta or kofta, whatever you want to call it. So stay tuned.
Welcome to another episode, and I'm kind of changing things up a little bit in this episode. And I'm not doing something New England. I'm not doing seafood. I'm not doing something out of the air fryer. And I'm not doing something Italian. But I am going to venture over to the Eastern Mediterranean and kind of go Greek a little bit, my version. So if you're Greek out there and you're watching this, don't rip me apart. This is my take on some really good food that I consider kind of Greek, Eastern Mediterranean. So don't kill me. So what I'm going to be doing is something like, I don't know, kind of like a Greek meatball. In some places they call it kefta, kofta. It may be just that. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking some ground lamb, making a meat mixture, and what I was really hoping to do today was fire up my grill, my charcoal grill, and cook this over some wood. However, it's a little bit cold out. I really don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to do a different version where I'm going to make the meat mixture up, kind of put it into like a sausage sort of shape, flatten it out so we can actually grill it, because you can grill it as well. So what I'm going to do is going to get all my ingredients set up here. We'll go through all the ingredients and then we'll start crack on this. For our ingredients, I have 1 pound of ground lamb. I have a quarter of a small onion that is finely minced. You could even puree this if you wanted to. Mine is finely minced. I have about a quarter cup of chopped fresh mint. I have a quarter cup of chopped fresh cilantro. And I have a quarter cup of chopped fresh parsley. For my spices, I have some ground paprika, some ground coriander, some ground sumac. Yes, you can use sumac. So for those that have ever used sumac, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Kind of gives a lemony sort of flavor. I have some ground cumin, some ground cinnamon, and a little bit of ground red pepper, along with some salt and some pepper. So that's the meat mixture. Now, when I finish my meat kebabs or what have you, I'm also going to make a salad. I'm going to make a baby arugula salad today with some parsley. And all I'm going to do to that is actually I'm going to add some sliced oranges and finish it off with some tomato, some cucumber, and a little drizzle of olive oil and lemon juice. I also made up some of my own homemade tzatziki sauce, which I'll post the recipe down in the description. Really, I mean, this is a killer tzatziki sauce recipe. You got to try it, nice and creamy. So, in a moment here, I'm going to go ahead and start assembling my meat mixture. We'll get that all formed up because I'm going to put it in the freezer, let it set up for about 30 minutes before we actually grill it. So we'll be right back. Let's start getting this put together. So I've got my lamb in here, in go my onions. Basically all the ingredients are going in here. My fresh mint, whoop, one leaf that didn't get cut up. My cilantro, parsley, oh, my spices, that's it, everything's in there. I'm gonna mix it. And you know I don't like getting my hands dirty, but I'm taking one for the team here, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this concoction up, and then we'll form it up. We'll get probably about six to eight. I might just make 6, make them large. This is smelling good already. We'll eat it raw. Tartare. Kefta tartare. My camera lady's grimacing over there. Like, she don't want anything to do with that. So we'll probably fast forward this through the magic of editing. Okay, so now I'll put my mixture onto my parchment paper here. Make it kind of look even so I can divide this up. And let me see, right there. 2 pieces, and then we'll divide this into thirds. Roll these into balls, which I'm going to actually roll into sausage-like shapes here in a moment. Just trying to eyeball them and make sure they're all the equal size. I was going to cook this over fire, and I have my flat skewer here. I was just going to press this on the skewer, and then I would just put it over the fire. We're not doing that today. So, there we go. There's one. There you go. So when I come back, I'm going to show you how I press these down, make them flat. All right, now flatten these out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take, first of all, I'm going to take and put a little bit of oil down on my paper. I'm going to take the Kefta, give it a little oil on top. Now you want to make sure you do this or else it'll stick. And it's going to flatten it. There you go. So I'm going to take these, I'll get them all flattened out, and I'm going to put them in the freezer so they set up a little bit, and then we'll move on. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put these on a plate. I'm going to throw them into the freezer for about 30 minutes and let them set up a little bit. We'll be right back. For our Mediterranean salad, what I have here is, I don't know, about a half a bag of baby arugula. I got half of cucumber here, a whole tomato. I have some fresh parsley. I'm going to go ahead and break down the leaves on that. I have one orange here, one navel orange that I'm going to slice up. Some Kalamata olives, my lemon, and some olive oil. The first thing I'm going to do is take my fresh parsley and basically take the leaves from the stem. Don't want any stems in this. And I'm not putting much. I got probably about maybe 1/4 cup of fresh parsley leaves in here. Alrighty, next up is our cucumber. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to score it. I'm not going to peel it. I'm just going to score it with my fork. Let's go ahead and give it a little scoring action here. I'm sure many of you have done this yourself at home. Like that. One for the cook. Love cucumbers. Got cucumbers in here. Tomato. What I'm going to do basically is probably cut this into 8s. Onto our orange. So I'm going to put about a 1/4 inch slice on these. And you're wondering, is he going to put the peel? Is he going to leave the peels on there? No. You'll see. He's over here. There's that. I'm going to squeeze whatever juice is left in there. Don't want to waste it. Put it in the salad. Give a nice little sweetness to it. Alright, so now what I'm going to do here. All my Sicilian friends out there, you know what I'm doing. Yeah. You know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. So maybe it did run a little Italian into this. Alrighty, so a couple more items and that's it. I'm going to go in with my lemon juice here. And squeeze my lemon in all over my salad. That'll be our acid. Don't need a lot. There we go. Now, you want to make sure that you use your best olive oil for your salad. And actually I'm using I don't know the name of it, but it's a really good olive oil I bought down at a Greek store down in Baltimore. And so I'm going in with my best. A little extra virgin olive oil. Just a drizzle. There we go. And cracked pepper. A little more because I like it. A little salt. Just give this a toss. Now that is scream and eat me. I'm almost tempted to try some right now. The olives I'm going to put in when I dress up the plate. So I'll set this aside in the fridge, let it chill down. And then once we get our lamb keftas grilled off, we'll pull it all together. Alright, we're back. We're ready to start grilling our keftas. And I'm going to be doing one at a time. I had a little casualty with my grill pan. I'm going to see if I can fix two in here. I put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom to help prevent sticking. It shouldn't stick. I might be able to get two in here. We'll see. Look at that. We're in business. Two at a time. These do not take long. Oh, you can smell this. Ready for a flip. Now I'm going to go in and temp these. Since it's ground lamb, we need to cook this to at least 160. They're about another 30 degrees. Alright, so I flipped these again. They're at 160 right now, so I'm going to go ahead and pull these off. And I'll get the other ones down, and then we'll be back once I have them all cooked. So our kefta is done. I'm going to let them sit and rest a little bit. I have some pita bread here, and I'm going to just go ahead and heat this up a little bit. I'm going to serve that with our meal. Some people might want to put that in the pita, throw a little tzatziki sauce on there, or just kind of tear it apart. Anyways, I'm going to heat up a couple pieces of pita, and then we'll bring this all together. Okay, it's done. Got some nice warm pita over here. We got our kefta. We got our nice Mediterranean salad. My tzatziki sauce. Look how creamy that is. I'll definitely put the ingredients and how to make this in the description. My Kalamata olives. Now let's plate this up. So let's go in, get some of this nice salad on here. Make sure we get some tomato, cucumber. There we go. Yeah, baby. We're looking good. Going in here. I just kind of put our pita down like that. I don't know, Lori, what do you think? Would you buy that? No? She's saying no. She's crazy. No, she'd have me buy it. Anyways, look at that. Oh, let's just go in here and bing! I didn't miss. Anyways, there you go. Eastern Mediterranean on a plate. So let me get things out of the way here. And hey, before I taste it though, let me give my episode shout out. This shout out is to all you sailors that ever made a med cruise. There's a lot of you out there, and I know you all want to do with Westpac. You ended up on a med cruise. But hey, if you were on a med cruise, you probably ate something like this in some Eastern Mediterranean port. One last thing to do, go in and taste this. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And the way it's smelling, the way it's looking like a thumbs up. There, look closer, look. Pan in, zoom in, focus in. All right, enough messing around. Get down to business here. Done perfectly nice and juicy. Get a little bit of the tzatziki sauce on there. Bah. Oh, got a little bit of that ground red pepper. Got just a touch of heat, but the herbs and the spices, spot on. Go in here, arugula salad. Get that orange. Winner, Kefta dinner. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, most importantly share. And right over here, click on our logo. It's an easy way to subscribe. So until next time, thanks and we'll see you.